Let's shift focus to Dr. Lal PathLabs. In fact, I had the opportunity to speak with the management a short while ago. They've had a strong quarter, beating estimates. I caught up with Dr. Om Manchanda, Managing Director at Dr. Lal PathLabs, to talk about what has worked for them this quarter. Listen in.
There are three, four factors that I think that have contributed to our good performance this quarter. I would put number one as a higher contribution coming out of our Swasthfit brand, which is a bundle package for health packages. And we've seen consistently for last 4 quarters, the contribution from this Swasthfit has been going up. And this contribution went up to nearly about 25%. So I think that's number one. Number two is, I think, efficient management of our cost structure. We have been implementing a lot of automation and efficiencies in our business, which is actually contributing to higher margins as well. Overall, I think in terms of region-wise growth for us, markets like UP, Bihar, and Uttarakhand, these markets are doing fairly well. So these are the things that have contributed to our success this quarter.
Dr. Manchanda, in your con call, you've talked about competition from new players and how that works out. I want to understand how you see that situation panning out, considering a lot of hospitals are also moving into the diagnostics space and pushing in the diagnostics space. Where do you see that competition coming in from, and how will you sustain?
See, this space has always been very competitive. It's been fragmented and unorganized. But for the last few years, we've seen a trend of large players who are spending a lot of money on promotions, etc., have been coming in the market, which in some way is not a bad news because essentially it helps the market to grow faster. And some of these players have been using price as a variable to really drive the growth, which to my mind, in healthcare, while most categories are price elastic, but healthcare is not that really elastic as one thinks because trust factor is very important. So to my mind, competition tends to help market grow faster, which is what we have seen. And obviously the benefits tend to flow more towards brand, which is preferred brand, which is trusted brand. At the end of the day, quality is what wins in this space.
You've also talked about that, the aim to beat last year's growth without taking any price increases. How is that going to work out? And do you see Swasthfit again being the driver of that growth?
Yeah, we had some apprehension in the month of February, March, because we were just completing about a year cycle on price increase. And last year, impact of price increase was to the tune of 3%. Or maybe 3.5%, then we were not very sure. And of course, the questions being asked, can you sustain these growth levels, which we have done now without taking the price increase. We are very confident that we will definitely be able to beat our last year growth. This quarter is an example of that. And what gives me confidence is definitely, yes, Swasthfit as a sort of product portfolio, and also the markets like rest of North, which are doing very well for us.
You've had a good quarter in terms of margins at 28.2%. Is this what you expect to average at through the year?
So what we are seeing is that with the contribution of this bundle packages going up, this is leading to higher tests per patient. So when you are able to do more tests per patient visit, so your servicing costs really don't go up. That contributes to higher margins. So we are, if this contribution sustains, I think we will be able to sustain these kind of margins over a period of time.